guys, and welcome to today's video where we'll be looking at the use of hands during posturing. So all the clips today are social exchanges where the rats are displaying hierarchical behaviour without the challenge of actually fighting. Hands are fully involved here and are used with different purposes. In our first clip we see two males, one younger and smaller, who is challenging and provoking the older, bigger male. He seems very willing to let things go, but the young rat is persistent. We don't get to see how this ends, but it was probably resolved without fighting. So we see the two rats here and there's a bit of pushing and shoving going on. And then they come up into the boxing stance and these two are being quite forceful with each other. Their noses are very close together, touching a lot of the time. And the young one there is using his hand to keep the bigger rat at bay. Next, they're going to separate a little bit. A bit more sideways posturing. And then the big lad turns away. And I think at this point, if the younger rat had disappeared, that would have been the end of it. But he grabbed him by the bottom. And they're back into the standing stance, because any rat would object to the bottom grab. So next we have two clips of the same two females posturing. Again, we seem to have one larger, older rat and one youngster. The smaller girl is obviously quite distressed at the beginning of the first clip, and then again in the second clip when she tries to use the box for height and then falls off. But they still resolve both sessions without fighting. Now these two girls seem to be posturing quite dramatically, as girls often do. But it's actually with less intensity in terms of aggression. They maintain the gap between their noses and their hands for most of the session. Then there's a drop away, and as the larger rat turns their back, it gives the opportunity for the young rat to drop out. In this clip, we have more of the same until another rat comes in and does a bit of peacemaking that goes wrong. So she gets shoved out of the way by the little one, who then jumps up on the box to try and gain a bit of height advantage and falls off and seems to spook herself. So she does a little freeze and nothing happens for a while. And then she tries that move again. Thankfully, the big girl here just moves out of her way and lets her go. But she is lucky that she didn't get chased. The next clip is of Emily's two girls, and there's a lot of elements of handbags at dawn in this clip. The story behind it is that the rat facing us actually has some food in their mouth, and the other rat seems to be reacting to that and has possibly tried to get it off her already, and now they're in a standoff. So in this one we can see the standoff is arm's length at the beginning, with that hand to the throat in one case, and just trying to keep the other one away, and the noses are nowhere near each other. It's all just slapping, hitting, using hands. There's a couple of big face slaps there from the rat that's closest to the camera. And so it continues. There's no resolution here either. The last clip is of Greg's two girls, and I just wanted to use this as a visualization of how the stand-ups can escalate. So there's more meaning in this one. There's more potential for further aggression as the rats flip over into kickboxing and chasing. But it all starts off with the same dramatic female flurry of hands. So I've slowed these clips down so that you can appreciate more the kind of almost dance-like beauty of these two. It's all a bit more energetic and using more floor space, but look at these swipes that are coming, these hind leg karate chops. And yet that little black rat is being quite restrained, held back. She's definitely the higher ranking of these two rats, but she manages to do everything here without any intention of hurting the white rat. So that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like and subscribe. We're trying to build a channel at the moment, and this really helps. Thank you for watching. Bye.